What is the most awkward sexual advance you have experienced? I, female, was a pizza delivery driver for my town's local pizza joint after high school, and I got assigned to deliver an order to a regular customer. The guy was in his 40s and answered the door in a bathrobe. When he handed me the cash for the order, before I could react, he took my hand and kissed it, to which I could only mumble nervously, "Oh, you're sweet." He looks me in the eyes and says, "No, just horny." Suffice it to say, I got out of there fast and only sent male drivers to that address in the future. I used to live in the downtown area of a small city, and my apartment was conveniently a block away from a pizza place, so I could get late-night food without driving anywhere. One night I was walking to the pizza place and a homeless lady very loudly and repeatedly offered to give me a blowjob if I would let her use my phone. I politely declined the offer and fled. I did get the pizza, but I brought it home via a different route. I know you did not let her use your phone, but how was the blowjob? No. Yes. Asking me to code her website. Backstory. Shortly after I got married, the place I worked hired a new AP clerk. AP was right next door to it, and so I dealt with this woman a lot. After about 6 months she asked me to help code her website. She wanted to sell stuff online. I didn't know dick about how to code a website and told her so. She left the company about 6 months later. About 2 weeks after that, I was talking to the CFO, and this girl came up in conversation. "Oh man, you dodged a bullet," the female CFO told me. Huh. She had the biggest crush on you. She devised this idea to have you code her sex toys website as a way to get your attention. She figured that you'd think any girl that was into selling sex toys. So, being asked to code a website is the most awkward sexual advance I've experienced, if only because I only learned about it in retrospect. Some guy came up to me while I was walking to a class on the college campus. He said, "Nice day, huh?" And I agreed, it was in fact a nice day. "Good weather for a blowjob, huh?" And I was sort of startled, but I conceded the point that I suppose it was good weather. Rookie mistake. He asked if I wanted one. I informed him I was heading to my anthrobiology lecture and walked off. I wonder how many times that line has worked for him, because 2 semesters later on the same campus he used it again on me. I assume he didn't recognize me. Not a bad line, because any weather is good for a blowjob. Worked in a restaurant. Old lady customer regular snuck into the back prep room where I was working and said, "When there's snow on the mountaintop, there's fire down below." Started looking for a new job that day. I'm stealing that line, that's hilarious. What does that even mean? Definitely has a creepy sex vibe to it, but no idea what it actually means. She was an old lady. White hair, snow, and extremely lonely and horny, fire down below. A girl told me she wanted to use my beard as a loofah to wash her pussy. Can we get a picture of your beard? Okay, this isn't our roast me please. In college I met this guy and we decided to hang out. He picked me up from my dorm and we were supposed to go back to his apartment to watch movies. During the ride there he was pretty much quiet the whole time and staring straight ahead, as if he was trying not to look at me. We arrived at the parking lot to his apartments, he parked and continued staring straight ahead like a crazy person. Then he suddenly put his hand on my upper thigh. I immediately moved his hand away and asked him what the duck he was doing. He didn't answer. He just started the car and silently drove me back to my dorm. I swear it felt like a scene from Halloween. Sounds like he was an inexperienced guy who read a WikiHow article on how to seduce girls and then got nervous. Doesn't make it any less creepy though. I worked for my local school system for a bit. The staff teachers all went out to happy hour one Friday and invited me. I didn't know teachers love to get fucking wasted. A newly divorced music teacher came up to me and told me how we haven't had an attractive IT guy in so long, and then proceeded to tell me she has only had C-sections and everything is still intact. She was super drunk, but boy was it uncomfortable to just fake laugh and try to slowly move away. And then proceeded to tell me she has only had C-sections and everything is still intact. The best pickup lines are the one that call to mind images of screaming babies being dragged out of his stomach incision by a masked surgeon.